Welcome to this breath connection class, and in this class we're going to really focus on our breath and take things really slowly and try and tune into where you might hold tension. So we're going to come into Shavasana, lying on our back, and we're just going to stay here for a little while and really connect. So get yourself comfortable. So in this practice we're going to come through a series of fundamental yoga poses in detail. So in corpse pose we really want to bring some clarity to the pose and connect with our body, allowing the ankles to be heavy, externally rotating, toes relaxed and soft, spine resting on the earth beneath you, shoulders heavy on the ground, heavy head. Chest and rib cage is broad and softly engaged, with your arms long, resting on the floor, away from your body. Fingers soft. Your face is soft. Maybe relax the tongue and the mouth. Relax tension in the cheekbones. Allow the forehead to release and close the eyes if you haven't already done so. And let's just enjoy 6 intentional breaths together and focus to your breath in your body. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue your breathing as you take your attention to where you're feeling any tension, any stress in the body. You may be feeling it in the hips or the belly or the back. And then just draw your knees into your chest and just keep a hold of your right knee. And then we're going to come into a spinal twist. So I want you to just turn all the way over onto your left side, and then you're going to extend that left leg away from you straight. So it's just the right leg that's bent over. Now you might want a prop for that knee. So grab what you need to lift the floor up towards your knee so that you're not clenching. And then you want to take that right arm away from you, keeping the shoulders flat on the floor. Now you may need a prop for that arm. You may want to move the arm further down the body, which is less tension, or further up. Just see what works for you. Close the eyes and let gravity just allow that knee to rest. So you're not actually using any effort, but the effort that you're using is with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Really focusing on how that makes your body feel when you inhale and when you exhale. Just keep breathing. This pose really helps with back muscles, and it realigns and lengthens the spine. It really helps to hydrate spinal discs. So if you ever have any back issues, this is the pose for you. Then slowly come out of the posture, bring yourself back into the center, hug your knees into your chest, and then we'll do the other side. So this time hold the left knee and slide that right leg away as you come over to your right side. Grab your prop for your left knee, bringing that ground closer to you. And then once settled, keep your shoulders flat and extend that left arm away from you. Again, you might need a prop for this arm. And notice how different this side is. Is your arm higher up, or is it lower down towards the waist? Maybe turn the palm up Close the eyes. And again, let gravity pull that knee down so there's no effort in this posture. You may wish to have your right hand on your left knee. And you concentrate on your breathing. This pose is really good for the abdominal area as you get your intestines massaged. And it's also really effective for the digestive system. So if you do have any problems with your digestion, this is a really good pose for this, bringing fresh blood into the lower abdomen, allowing blood to flow around the organs. So in a moment we're going to come back into the center and hug the knees into the chest, so just take your time. And this time cross the ankles, see if you can grab the feet and then just roll yourself all the way up to sitting. And then I just want you to come up to stand, and we're going to come into a traditional posture called Tadasana, which translates as mountain pose. Now in Tadasana you can either have your feet, as I'm showing you here, hip width apart or together, whichever feels more comfortable for you. So just have a go and see what's best. So let's just start with our arms down by the side. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to really experience this pose deeper and with intention, so you've got no distractions. So let's start with the feet. Check in. Can you bring more stability to your feet, pressing all four corners into the earth beneath you? Your kneecap should be lifting up and away. Hips are positioning forward and square, shoulders over hips. Gently draw your shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Your chest and your rib cage are engaged and lifting slightly up. Your arms are natural with fingertips pointing down, and your spine is long. So slightly engage the quads and the thighs, the glutes, the buttocks and the core, your tummy. Your navel wants to draw in and up towards the base of your spine. Now let's focus on that inhale and that exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going, being mindful of how your body is working whilst you're just standing in a static pose. Drawing that breath in through the rib cage. As you exhale, grounding the feet even deeper into the earth beneath you. Shoulders away from the ears, legs engaged. So let's add on another move here. So inhale the arms up and look up. So this is called volcano pose. So open the eyes and let's just briefly visit this. So if this is too much on the arms or the neck, just bring your arms forward and your neck forward. As long as you've got a little bit of flexion in the arms, that's good. Drawing those shoulder blades away from you and bring your head in alignment. So whatever feels good here. And breathe. And then we'll inhale, look up. See if you can focus with your arms up and your gaze to your arms. And then exhale, sweep the arms down and come all the way down to a forward fold. So bend the knees or grab a couple of blocks. In fact, you want to grab a couple of blocks anyway. And then we're going to really bend the knees and we're going to pop our hands flat on the blocks. So I want you to notice your breath when you're in forward fold. Now it does become a little bit more constricted because you're in forward fold, but a good mantra to keep your timing is I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Palms should be grounded with active fingers, shoulders rolled back away from the ears, your chin reaches down. You should engage your hamstrings, that's the back of your thighs. Engage your glutes, that's the back of your hip and your buttocks, by lifting them up. So imagine someone's drawing them up, drawing your waist up. Just inhale and lift your head up and your hips up. And then when you exhale, deepen the bend. Just a couple of more breaths as you really feel that stretch across the back of the spine. Allowing the head to be heavy, allowing the head to bring a nice stretch to the back of the neck. A couple of more breaths here. And then just push the blocks forward slightly and step back into downward facing dog. So now downward facing dog is quite a challenging pose. There's a lot going on in your body, so keep your focus on your breath. So I want you to just move in and out of this if it feels too much. So you can drop your knees and then just drop the head and maybe do that little cat-cow exercise where you're rolling back and forward. Inhale for cat and exhale for cow. Tuck the toes and then press back up to downward facing dog. So pressing into the blocks, really notice how much you need to focus on your breath to stay in this posture. As you exhale, settle into the pose, and maybe come back down again, doing some cow and cat. Inhale, and you exhale, bringing movement to the spine, stimulating the organs. And we always come back up into down dog on an exhale. You might want to walk the dog, so we just bend each knee simultaneously. And just keep that breath steady and even. So it is difficult to be in this pose without our breath. I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Drop the knees down, well done. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back for cat. And again, inhale, look up. And exhale for cat. Let's do a few more. And then we're going to come back into down dog. And then we're going to come into three-legged dog. So on your next inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up. Now, you want to keep those hips square, so you don't need to lift that leg very high. So inhale the breath and lift it up. And breathe. Keep the hips square. If you can go higher, go higher. But you don't want to be twisting out of the posture. You still want to be maintaining that lift. And then just bring that right foot into the middle of your blocks. So as you can see, you might want to scoot the block across and pull your foot through. Drop that back left knee, but keep that foot flexed. And then look up, just into a bit of a runner's lunge. You might want to release that knee off the floor if that feels good. So just try it and see if it works for you. Don't forget to breathe. Plant those palms into the blocks. Take your gaze forward. Drop that back knee now. And let's just come into a twist. So you're going to plant that left palm, release your left foot and turn to your right. Now you might not get your right arm very high up. If it just comes straight in front of you, that's absolutely fine. Your aiming here is to draw that left shoulder down towards the ground and your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Plant that right palm down, tuck the back toes, and then push yourself all the way back to downward facing dog. Let's do a couple of breaths here, just to pause and realign. And then we'll do this on the other side. Plant the right foot, lift the left leg, square those hips, pressing both hands into the blocks equally. Breathe. And then on your next inhale, look forward and draw that left leg in between the blocks. Scoot the right leg back, drop the right knee, keep the toes flexed and look up. Runner's lunge. If you want to lift that back leg, do so, keeping the hips square. Breathe, drop the back knee, release the foot. Really plant that right palm into the block now, and you're going to twist to the left. Again, just take that arm out in front of you, or lift it higher if that feels good. So twisting, drawing that left shoulder back, drawing the right shoulder down. Take your time and don't forget to breathe. If it feels good, lift the back knee. And release. Just scoot that left foot to the left, bringing your right foot through to meet it. On your inhale, I want you to press your palms into your shins for a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, slowly bring yourself all the way up to standing. And then bring your palms down to your heart center. And then if you just remove the blocks from where they are, and we're going to come into that slow asana, and we're going to do it 4 times, but with breath and with movement. So just try to keep up. And if you don't keep up, then just sit and watch and then join in when you can. So take a big breath in, palms together, and a big breath out. So just take a moment to connect with your mat, connect with your space, and connect with your breath. So inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, step the feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, take a breath as you lengthen the spine. Exhale as you press the palms into the floor. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, leg draws in towards chest into runner's lunge. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, lengthen the stretch. Inhale, plant the left palm down and turn to the right, draw the right arm up. Exhale, deepen the revolved lunge. Inhale, bring your palms down. Exhale, set the body up to move. Inhale, left foot through. Exhale, find your steadiness in forward fold. Inhale, palms to shins, come to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring arms up and out to volcano pose, look up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up, volcano pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale, take a breath as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, press palms to floor. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left leg draws in towards chest, runner's lunge. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, lengthen the stretch. Inhale, plant the right palm down and turn to the left. Exhale, deepen the lunge. Inhale, palms down. Exhale, set the body up to move. Inhale, right leg comes through. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms to shins, come up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring arms up and out to volcano pose, look up. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's go through that 2 more times. Starting with the right side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Lengthen the spine. Right leg lifts, drawing that through runner's lunge. Take a breath as you draw up. Lengthen the stretch as you exhale. Inhale, left palm down, twist to the right. Exhale, deepen the lunge. Inhale, palms down. Exhale, set the body up. Inhale, left leg through. Exhale, find your steadiness in forward fold. Inhale, palms to shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. And 1 more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, down dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg lifts. Draw that left knee through. Exhale for lunge. Take a breath. Plant the right palm down, turn to the left. Breathe. Plant the left palm down. Step in towards your forward fold. Inhale, coming up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Then on your inhale, bring yourself all the way up to standing, look up. Exhale, Tadasana. So just take a moment here to get yourself settled. And let's come into mountain pose, Tadasana, with your hands either side of your body. Close the eyes and just notice how you feel. Has your breathing got laboured? Start to slow that breath down again. And then we're just going to come down now into some restorative poses. So inhale the breath. Exhale, forward fold. Just come down onto your knees, cross the ankles and come back to your seat. So you want to grab some props, have them either side of your mat. So you might need them for your legs, your knees or your arms. Come down onto your back, bend the knees, and you want to bump your hips slightly over to the left so that you keep your spine straight. Take right leg over left, tucking the right toes behind your left leg. Draw your left leg away from you, straight on the mat, keeping those right toes tucked. And then just slowly let the legs release and let gravity do the work. If it feels good, open the arms in an angel or cactus shape. You might need some props for your arms here. And I want you to be completely passive, so don't go too deep into this pose. If it's feeling a bit too painful, back out. There's no clenching, no effort. Just let the breath be steady and even. So one of the things we need to learn to teach our body is when we are passive in our practice, we are accepting. We are allowing what happens without an active response or resistance. And this is really wonderful for the parasympathetic nervous system. So if you are constantly feeling a bit nervous or apprehensive, these are the kind of postures for you. I'm just going to leave you for a few minutes now and let you release the tension in the spine, the lower back and the neck. So start to deepen your breath so that your brain and your body know you are about to move. Maybe releasing the right leg, releasing the left. Slowly draw the knees into the chest. Maybe move from side to side. And then we'll do the other side. Taking your time to ease out any tension in the spine, and then drop the feet back down to the mat, knees bent. Bump your hips slightly over to the right so that your spine stays straight. Left leg over right knee, tucking left toes behind right leg. Now draw the right leg away from you, straight on the mat, keeping the left toes tucked. And then just let those hips just release over to the left. Now you might want props, whatever you need to be completely passive. Remember your angel arms or your cactus arms. Let the breath be steady and even, allowing what happens without active response or resistance. then start to deepen the breath, unwinding that left foot, winding the right, drawing the knees into the chest, maybe circling the hips. Maybe pop your hands on your belly, pop your feet down and windscreen wiper those knees one way, then the other way. Releasing any tension in the hips or the lower back. Just notice how you feel. And then we're going to set up for our final resting pose, Shavasana. You might want to pop a couple of blocks underneath your knees to give your back a bit of relief. Grab a blanket, pop that over your body, or maybe an eye pillow as well, just to completely tune out. So you want your legs wider, as wide as the yoga mat, feet relaxed. And then you want your palms down away from your side, but with your palms facing up ideally if this feels okay for you. And then just start to settle in to the ground, to the earth beneath you, back into your body. So during this pose, you really need to close your eyes and focus on the breath naturally and eliminate any tensions from the entire body. Shavasana corpse pose brings about a great deal of many benefits to the body if practiced after every yoga session, ideally with proper breathing. So remember your breath, keep that breath controlled, but just let it be more relaxed, so you're not heavily drawing that breath through the rib cage. You're just still controlling the breath as you inhale and as you exhale, in through the nose and out through the nose. This will help to calm and slow the body down, helping you to relax. Shavasana calms the nervous system, because in this pose your spine comes to rest, which is really close to the ground. Also in this pose, all of your muscles are completely relaxed. This pose is believed to have therapeutic effects if you suffer from anxiety, insomnia, and it's also beneficial for if you have problems with your blood pressure. This pose is also a really good pose to help you connect with you, to help you connect with your yoga practice. Your yoga practice is simply only about you. Yoga translates as union, the union between your body, your mind, and your soul, with the mat and the energy within and around you. So I want you to just really truly try to stay here and relax. Listen to the music. Relax the shoulders, relax the hips, the knees, the ankles, the toes. Just let everything just completely relax. Now slowly bring yourself back into the room. Start to wiggle the toes. Bringing some gentle movement into the fingers, the wrists, the ankles. Drawing your knees up, turn over onto your right side. And just take a moment here just to reconnect with your mat and the room that you're in. Draw yourself all the way up, and you're going to come into a seated posture, so however best you want to sit. I'm going to sit on my block with my legs crossed, and I'm going to pop my blanket over my knees. So just take your time, get yourself comfortable, and then we're going to come into what's called a mudra. So mudra is a Sanskrit term that means gesture or attitude. So there's a psychic, emotional and spiritual and artistic gesture for mudras. So bring the heels of your hands together, thumbs connected at the tips, pinkies too, and rest if your fingers are really wide and open. Now this is the lotus mudra. So pinkies together, thumbs together, and all of the other 8 fingers really wide, representing the lotus flower, the symbol of light and beauty emerging from the darkness. Close the eyes. Now if you suffer from insomnia and restlessness, you would really benefit from this mudra. So this practice helps relieve stress and fatigue and encourages us to live in the moment with love and kindness. When we practice the lotus mudra, we bring peace to our brain, reducing overthinking, brain fatigue and selfish thoughts. So we're just going to sit here for a while. Just inhale and exhale like you have been doing. And this is all you have to do. Enjoy this wonderful uplifting mudra, the lotus mudra. And then release, bring your palms to prayer, drop your chin to your chest and bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice. I really do hope you enjoyed it.